Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a video on the fact sheets for Fact Sheet Friday for Farming Simulator 26. So, a few things before we get into it here. First, I want to mention that, again, this is Farming Simulator 26. It's the mobile version of the game. Please stay positive. Don't be super negative. If you're here because you just want to be upset that Farming Simulator 26 is something that exists, just stop watching. I'd rather you just didn't watch. But if you're here to actually find out about some of the equipment coming in Farming Simulator 26 or information about Farming Simulator 26, well, keep watching. You're in the right place. So anyhow, Farming Simulator 26 is coming out soon. I believe it's May 19th, so I think it's right around the corner. This may very well be the last set of fact sheets that I put out for it because they probably will release some next week, but the game will probably be out by that point, or early access will be at least. So we'll see. But yeah, so anyhow, this is for mobile devices, so your Apples and Android devices, your little tablets and things like that, as well as for the Nintendo Switch, not the Nintendo Switch 2. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2, yes, you can play this game on there, but you should just buy the Farming Simulator Signature Edition, which I'll put a link up on your screen that you can order that if you'd like to. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and it does go to help support the channel as well. But if you click that link and you check it out, you'll be able to order Farming Simulator Signature Edition, which is basically Farming Simulator 25, but for the Nintendo Switch 2, which they just announced mods are available. So there's thousands of mods now available, free to download for Farming Simulator Signature Edition. So maybe if you're in the market for a Switch 2 and you want to get that, you could buy one of those and then upgrade to Farming Simulator Signature Edition. All of that may just kind of work out better for you. And I'll leave a card down there as well for you guys to order for a Switch 2 if you want to order yourself a Switch 2 and get upgraded to that. But that's probably the better way to go. However, if you're on a mobile device or something like that, this is perfect for you. If you're on the Nintendo Switch, I would encourage you to upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 if you can afford it, and to get Farming Simulator Signature Edition. I think it's just going to be a better experience for you. If you already have a Switch 2, there's no reason you should buy Farming Simulator 26. You should buy Farming Simulator Signature Edition. So, anyhow, let's take a look at the fact sheet. So, what we have first here, we have the John Deere 1270G. This is a tree harvester, as you can see here. It's going to cost you $450,500 in-game to buy. Has 272 horsepower, holds 390 liters of fuel, drives at 20 kilometers per hour or 12 miles per hour, and it's going to add 9 slots. So if you don't know what slots are, just real quick, there's only a certain amount of slots, which I don't know that number for Farming Simulator 26 per se, and it may be different between mobile and Nintendo Switches. But if you buy something, it adds to your overall slot count. So let's say you have 1,000 slots as your limit. I don't know. I'm just pulling that number out of my head here. I don't think that's what it's going to be. It'll probably be a lot higher than that. But let's say you have 1,000 slots. You add this thing. You buy this in the game to use. That's going to add 9 slots. If you buy an additional one, it might be 1 or 2 slots extra to buy additional ones if you already own one. And then if you sell those ones, well, then it goes back down to no extra slots for you. So it's just for performance reasons, to make sure that there's not too much stuff on the map at one time. And we will take a little bit better look at these actual screenshots here. At the end, I have just those by themselves. But yeah, okay, moving on. Next one here, we have the Agrifac OptiTraxx. This is the sugar beet harvester. This has 469 horsepower. It's going to drive at 25 kilometers per hour or 15 miles per hour. It costs $527,000 to buy. It holds 900 liters of fuel. Holds 18,500 liters of sugar beets. So that's as it's harvesting. It'll hold up to that before you have to unload it. And then it's going to work at 15 kilometers per hour, 9 miles per hour, which is faster than the Farming Simulator 25 version, which is kind of nice. So there you go. It's going to add 17 slots, which actually isn't too bad, especially for such a detailed piece of equipment. And again, it's only going to hold sugar beets because it's a sugar beet harvester. So all that checks out. If we move on here, we have ourselves a potato harvester. This is the Grimme Varitron 470TT. It's a potato harvester. It costs $526,000 to buy. It has 460 horsepower, 600 liters of fuel. It'll hold 9,600 liters of potatoes. That's all it's going to hold. This thing is going to drive at 30 kilometers per hour or 18 miles per hour, and it's going to harvest at 15 kilometers per hour or 9 miles per hour, and it's going to add 16 slots to your save. So there you go. But yeah, there's quite a few crops on Farming Simulator 26, which is super cool. And this one's awesome to see coming to the game. This is the International CV Series. It says it's a car, it's a pickup truck, but it'll be found under the cars category of the store. I know it's a little misleading, but that's just how it's organized. 67,500 to buy, has 350 horsepower, holds 246 liters of fuel, drives at 90 kilometers per hour, 55 miles per hour, and it says it can hold 4 pallets, and it's going to add 7 slots. So there should be auto load pallets in Farming Simulator 26. So you should be able to load and haul up to 4 pallets at a time with this, which is probably going to be its most useful job there. Now, the version of it in Farming Simulator 25 also has a configuration, I believe, where it has a bulk bed on the back. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It'd be kind of cool if it had that. Maybe I'm just making that up. I don't think it does have that. Maybe that's a mod for Farming Storm 25. But anyhow, regardless, it'll hold 4 pallets, which is pretty nifty. I like that. And then we have the screenshots here. Just taking a look at them a little bit. It's pretty good detail, honestly, for a mobile game. Yeah, I know it's not amazing, but it's a mobile game, guys. I mean, come on. This is pretty good for a mobile game. I mean, just the little details on the trees and things like that. Yes, I'm super zoomed in, but even then, I'm looking at this on my 4K monitor, and it doesn't look half bad when this is not really a 4K game. So that's pretty sweet. And the equipment itself actually looks like really clean. A lot of good detail and everything like that. Like just all the stuff you would imagine and see on there. So it's looking really clean. I like that. Really dig that a lot. Moving on here, the next one. This is the Agrifac. Now, even just like, yes, this crop texture doesn't look great when it's harvested, but and the crops themselves look a little sparse, but the crops themselves look good. Just they look a little sparse, a little spread out, but yeah, pretty good detail. And even looking across the map, this looks like a pretty thick crop of something. Looks like you got the vehicle shop there in the background. I'm not sure what map this will be on. I'm going to guess the North American map for this one. But yeah, pretty cool. And again, just even the details like the warning stickers being on there. That would be there in real life. Little warning stickers, reflectors, the tracks. The tracks honestly look really good. They almost have a 3D effect to them, which is awesome. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job with the equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, the game honestly looks really good for what it is, so I'm pretty happy with that. Moving on to the potatoes here, you can see we got a little house in the background there. This looks a little, the rocks look a little, you know, they're rocks, I guess you can tell. But again, on the piece of equipment itself, which is where a lot of the detail is, you have even like the warning stickers here and stuff like that, those are going to be matched up to what's there in real life. The tires look like they've got good tread on them. You can even see the potatoes. There's going to be an animation for the potatoes going through here. It doesn't look great, but the fact that it's there at all is pretty awesome, and they don't just appear into the back of the machine. So I think that looks pretty good, especially, again, for a mobile game. They're doing really good. And you got license plates and things like that. There was a license plate on the previous one as well, and you should be able to customize those. Which is pretty sweet. But yeah, this looks good. Potato crop doesn't look too bad. It looks a little washed out here, but it's partially because I'm zoomed in, and it's also, again, a mobile game. What doesn't look good is this. This just doesn't look good. The trees and stuff in the background. Looks like there's no texture. I'm assuming it's just because if you go over there, I'm assuming there'll be grass like this, but it's just not loaded in. So that just doesn't look great, but it is what it is. This guy looks super clean. International logo looks good. You got the plate there on the front. I mean, this just looks clean. And even the sunflowers in the background, those guys look pretty good for sunflowers. The characters get good detail. It doesn't look like they're actually hauling any pallets right now, but yeah, I mean, that looks pretty clean. Looks like a good looking truck for especially a mobile game. So yeah, but that's what I got for you guys for today. That is the fact sheets for this Friday. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.